You are not bad at life. They never taught you on purpose. It's not about intelligence. It's the basic everyday skills that other people do naturally, but you still struggle with them as an adult. They didn't forget to teach you. They kept you unprepared on purpose. Because a child who cannot function alone will always depend on them. If you think I'm exaggerating, ask yourself, why does basic adult life still feel this hard? In this video, I will show you 5 skills narcissistic parents never taught you and how each one is affecting your life right now. So you became aware of them and start living like a capable adult. 5 years ago, one of my relatives met with an accident. He was in his 80s. He was going to the temple in his scooty. At a turn, a lorry slightly hit his scooty. He lost balance and he fell down. He was rushed to the nearby government hospital where they gave the first aid. The doctor informed his children, because of his age, treatment will be difficult and hereafter he will be bedridden. So you can take him home now. Now they have 2 options. Take him to home or move him to a private hospital for better treatment. His children, most of them are in their 50s, but they couldn't make a decision. One of them even said, "How can we decide? We are small kids. Only mother can make this decision." After hearing this, I was shocked. They are in their 50s, but they still feel like small kids who needs their mother to make decisions for them. See, respecting your parents and asking for their opinion is entirely different from depending on them for all your decisions. If you cannot make a decision without their approval, that is dependence. It's very important to understand this difference. Think about the last time you had to make a big decision, like switching your job, better salary, better role. Inside you already know it's the right move. Come on, take it. But you still start calling everyone, spouse, friend, colleague, cousin. What should I do? You ask 10 people, you get 10 different answers. And now you are more confused than before. Because somewhere deep down, you learned that your own thinking can't be trusted. This didn't start today. This started when you were a child. Every time you tried to choose based on what you felt right, your parents shut it down. That's not safe. You will get hurt. You don't know anything. They overrode your judgment again and again. So your brain learned one rule.
My thinking cannot be trusted.
And now as an adult, you second guess everything and look for validation from everyone. Because deep down, you still believe your judgment is fundamentally unreliable. Every time you made a decision based on what you felt right, your parent told you it was wrong. And today, you ask everyone else what to do because you learned that your own thinking can't be trusted. But if you keep looking to others for your decision, you slowly stop noticing something about yourself, and it's deeply affecting every part of your life. Imagine you have a tough time in your office. You are working non-stops for 3 weeks. You are exhausted. Your body is screaming for rest. Your spouse says,
"Shall we visit my parents this Sunday?"
You don't want to. Your body needs rest. But instead of saying, "I'm too tired, can we go next week?" you say, "Yeah, okay." Because saying no feels selfish. You are raised to believe that wanting something for yourself was selfish. So you learned that pleasing them and getting their approval
Good child.
was necessary for your survival. So now when you need rest, support, or even basic things, you feel ashamed for asking. You become highly sensitive to what others need, and slowly you lost touch in what you want. You can read a room instantly. You know what your boss needs before he asks. You understand what your spouse wants. You are hyper aware of everyone else's emotional state, while your own needs go unspoken. Your parents raised you to believe that wanting something for yourself was selfish. So now you feel guilty asking for what you need. But here's where things get dangerous. When your needs were treated like a problem, what happened when you made a mistake? Let's say you are working on a project at work. You made a mistake, nothing major, but it delayed the timeline by a single day. Your manager points it out. Hey, this caused a delay, can you fix it? And immediately your brain explodes. Either you defend yourself, it's not my fault, you didn't explain it properly, or you punish yourself. I'm terrible at this, I always mess up, I'm going to lose my job. There is no calm middle ground like, okay, I made a mistake, I will fix it. Because as a child, when you made a mistake, you were not told, it's okay, this is how to fix it. You were told, what is wrong with you? Why can't you do anything right? You never witnessed genuine accountability without destruction. Either your narcissistic parent blamed you for all their mistakes, or when you made a mistake, you were destroyed for it. So now as an adult, shame takes over the moment if something doesn't go perfectly. And it's not your true feelings, it's your family's response to imperfection still operating inside you. Your narcissistic parent conditioned you, mistakes was not learning opportunities. They are your fundamental flaws. So now when you make a mistake, you either defend yourself intensely or punish yourself completely. If making a mistake feels that dangerous, what do you do with the emotions that follow it? Panic, guilt, or that crushing feeling. Imagine you broke the pickles jar and you panicked. When your father sees it, he beats you. You cried, feeling angry and sad, but your intense emotions made your parents uncomfortable. They couldn't handle it. They wanted you to stop crying fast, not understand what you were feeling. Instead of comforting you, you had to comfort them. So you learned to push your feelings down or make it disappear. Even now, when you are sitting at home feeling sad or disappointed, not about anything specific, just sad, and immediately you feel like, I need to fix this. So you scroll your phone, watch YouTube, you eat something, you distract yourself. Anything to make the feeling go away. Sitting with sadness feels unbearable, so you distract yourself even without realizing it, because you are still following your family's emotional rules. Your feelings must keep everyone else stable, not help you understand yourself. Your emotions made your parents uncomfortable, so you learn to push them down. Now when you experience strong feelings, you try to make it disappear instead of understanding it. By now, you spent years silencing what you feel, and it leads to one final devastating loss. When you mute your emotions for too long, something deeper starts fading. Let me show you what this looks like. You are sitting with a friend. They ask, hey, what do you want to do with your life? And you freeze. Your mind goes blank because you don't know. You literally cannot answer the question. But if they ask, what does your spouse want? What do your kids need? What does your boss expect? You can answer immediately with detail. Here's what happened. Your family's entire structure was organized around what your parents needed, wanted, and felt safe with. Your preferences, your interests, your desires didn't factor into the equation unless it benefited them. So you developed a sense for what others needed. But when it comes to what you want for yourself, you go blank. You don't know who you are other than what others need from you. You lost your self-identity. Your family only cared about what your parents wanted. So now you constantly worry about what others need and try to fulfill it. And you completely lost touch with what you want for yourself. Now you know the 5 skills narcissistic parent never taught you. Once you are aware of these patterns, you try to set boundaries, prioritize your needs, and say no. But suddenly when you say no, they accuse you.
You're selfish. You changed.
That's where most people freeze, over-explain, and fall right back into the same guilt trap. So watch this next video where I will give you a 4P framework, a simple 30-second system to respond calmly, hold your boundary and protect your peace without arguing, defending or feeling guilty.